We are right now in Port McNeill, which is just down here. We're about to start the second phase of the expedition, so we're coming off of Vancouver Island, heading north. To begin with, we had quite a big decision of when to cross. You see there's this big open expanse of water, and out that way is open ocean. So the conditions are going to get a bit bigger, we think. So first off, today we had some pretty strong winds, up to 30 knots, so we decided we'd take a rest day, which is much needed. Charge GoPros, cameras, wash some clothes, and then start fully charged tomorrow. So the two options were either leave Port McNeill, come all the way up the coast to Port Hardy, and then we'd begin somewhere over here, cross to the first set of islands, another 5k to the second set of islands, and then another 5 or 6, and we're across the channel. The issue of that is it's quite windy the following 2, 3, 4 days. So instead, we're thinking of doing it in one go. We're going to come out of Port McNeill tomorrow, early start, cross over to Malcolm Island, come all the way along, and then we're just going to go straight to Namu Islands here. The wind hopefully won't be an issue, but there is some current, so we may have to aim up a little bit, up to here, and then the current will kind of push us down as we go until we hit the islands actually here. Then quick break, have some snacks, make our way across, and then to find a campsite somewhere along this path. That's the plan.
Hanging out in the motel, folding some maps.
2 stars, nothing but the best on this trip. Let's do a few more stars.
I mean the ones in the sky?
That's it. 3-star hotel.
T'as-tu besoin d'un 5 étoiles quand t'en as 5 milliards dans le ciel? I forgot to turn off my alarm. It's right there in the deck bag. I wonder if it'll ever turn off. Oh well, a little music for the morning.
That's the end of Vancouver Island. As we hoped, the weather looks incredible right now. We're on Malcolm Island, about to cross over there. 10-kilometer open stretch. Left nice and early. We've decided to skip breakfast to save some time. So we're loading up on some snacks. What snacks have you got, Nuka? What are you taking for the journey?
Well, today we have some Cisellos for the child in us, and some clementines, I think. Oh, clementine. Ooh.
Excellent.
And what else do I have in this kangaroo pocket?
Oof, fine choice.
Chocolate dip.
A fine choice. That should sustain us until we reach Namu Islands for lunchtime. At that point, the wind may change. The tides are about to change right now, so we're going to take advantage of this good-looking ocean and get ourselves across. Some sausage. And get ourselves across.
Welcome to episode 3.
In the middle of
Native Island.
Namu.
Native.
One more time from the top. Winds are picking up, laddie. Are you not entertained?
We made it to the other side. The wind was starting to pick up. Yoo!
We made it! Woo! We've hit the mainland, BC. Nice cove.
Double angle.
We're out of that.
Let's hope we don't find a bear though.
We made it to mainland BC. Took a total of 37 kilometers today from Port McNeill to get to here with our crossing. We finally made it to the other side just in time to take a break. And then what did we find, Nuka?
We found our first black bear of the trip. It looked kind of like a juvenile, young enough, probably pushed out from a bigger bear. But yeah, we decided to change camps because of that. And now we're here on the mainland. Not exactly where we expected to be, but pretty damn good.
We've just come out of our campsite, and before leaving saw a bear on the other side of the bay, so we'd just come in real quiet to check him out. The bears like to go around the beach flipping rocks looking for crabs.
Hey Chris,
Hey,
how you doing?
good. We're up at 5. Nearly ready now. It's taken quite a long time, as it always does. But yeah, today, Cape Caution. We're going into the mist. We're up early today because usually there's less wind and less swell early, so we can get past Cape Caution and hopefully just amble our way around. But yeah, places with big scary names require a bit more thought. So we're up at 5 to get through it.
What are you eating for breakfast?
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Probably an apple on the water.
You want a bite of mine?
It's alright, you need it. You need it, man. You
Thanks,
save it.
man.
Probably an apple and some snacks. You're just in time for the worst part of the day.
Like being born again.
That's how you know you're ready. How far are we going today? Do you remember?
I think up to Smith Sound.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. We got 2 or 3 different campsites in mind. So it could either be a big day, a really big day, or a very fucking big day. We're gonna decide, see as we go. Can you zip me up? Breakfast. As you can tell from the name, Cape Caution is a place that demands respect. We'd heard stories of 30-foot waves pummeling into the rocks, with nowhere to get out for miles on end. We'd heard of kayakers being landbound for days, patiently waiting for a clear window to pass. We apprehensively pushed on.
This is right in front of us. Come on, don't do that. You believe me, Chris. You saw the porpoises.
Was it a porpoise or was it a kelp? In this flask lays sacred black elixir, passed down for generations and generations between tribesmen and ancient shaman. Fortunately for us, Nuka is one such shaman. He brings with him ancient skills and ritual, the black syrup of power. Bless the ancient syrup of power. There's a sea otter right there.
We got 2 sea lions after us.
It's jumped out at us. Chases on.
Right behind us. And we also have these 2 sea lions. 2 people on paddleboards.
I don't want to sound underwhelmed, but is that it?
Yep. This is it. Cape Caution. You look at the light, exactly where we are.
Here we are.
What's that, Chris?
So this is the animal tally. This is everything we have seen so far, with some exceptions. We've decided to leave out birds because there's a lot of birds, but still honorable mention to the bald eagles. There's been a lot of them, and I do like bald eagles. Eagle! Also, I've left out seals. There's also many seals. They would definitely be winning, but we don't have time to include every seal. But we have seen so far on day 13, 2 black bears, 1 California sea lion, 7 river otters, 9 mink, 10 porpoise, groups of porpoise, should I add. Pod animals like porpoises and killer whales just count as 1 encounter rather than the animal. So 10 individual encounters with porpoises, 1 raccoon, 9 humpbacks, 1 encounter with a pod of Dole's porpoise. Sea lions, 13 Steller sea lions, 1 pod of killer whales, and currently 25 sea otters. Now, there is some controversy about the sea otters right now. The board are discussing whether sea otters count as individuals or groups. So there may be some new legislation coming in by the next time you see this table, because 25 sea otters, you know, I didn't quite realize how many would be in each place, as we saw our first sea otter yesterday and we're now on 25 and running out of room. So yeah, this is the wildlife table. We'll keep this tallied up, keep it as accurate as we can, but this is the last 2 weeks in tally form. We've accidentally ended up doing the very fucking big day plan. It wasn't intentional, but the campsite we were gonna go to either wasn't there or we couldn't find it. So we've just carried on. We're coming up to a 10-hour shift right now, I think. We might have actually gone past it. And definitely in the high 30s, maybe in the 40k mark. Not actually sure yet either, because we weren't planning to go this far. So yeah, we're gonna keep going, keep looking for campsites, and yeah, we'll let you know when we get there. Absolute beauty. We've made it to this belter of a beach. Looks awesome. Thank God for that. Well, that's nice. What? Hello?
Oh, wow.
Oh, there's a guest book and everything.
We're sleeping in tonight.
We did it. We fucking did it. Amazing. Amazing woodwork. Toilet paper, we'll raid that. Thank you very much.
The people that were here yesterday.
Cards, cribbage, candles, Rubik's Cube,
Folks that we met this morning, maybe?
fireplace.
So welcome to the Cranston Point Paddlers Shelter. This shelter was built by a group of people who have paddled extensively along the coast of British Columbia over many years. We are towards the end of the period in our lives in which to leave something for those who will follow. There are several shelter cabins along our coast that paddlers use, and we know how much they can be appreciated when you are cold, wet, and tired.
That's us.
Good luck on the rest of your trip and be safe. Water is at the east end of the northeast facing beach.
Pretty huge. It worked out, I think, about 40k plus or minus a couple. But yeah, now we've got past Cape Caution, and by quite a long way. We're like 30 kilometers past it. We're all the way past it, and where are we now? I can't even. We are here. Cape Caution isn't even on this part. It's all the way down there, out the way somewhere. But yeah, we're all the way down here. So we're past by about 30k. So the next point of interest, or our focus now, is to keep heading up Fitzhugh Sound, this big channel of water. We'll hug the land as we go, move along here. And we're heading towards Bella Bella, where we have a resupply.
Yeah, as you can tell, we're pretty exhausted. I think it's time to go to sleep.
things you want to see after kayaking for 10 hours. Lovely cabin in the forest, nice beach, picnic bench, and some doggos. He's massive.
Where are we at, Chris?
So the beach we just pulled up on, we couldn't find any water, and as we were paddling over here to find some, the caretakers of this big resort complex that's actually built for the First Nations community here, they invited us up to go grab some water, and they've actually invited us to stay in this very nice retreat. So we're just grabbing some stuff out of our boats right now. We'll head back up and yeah, we'll go take a look. Oh, these are all the vertebrae.
Yeah. So this is where they always have story time. Get some of the story time. Instrumental in building like this whole camp here.
Where's the rib bones? Oh man. Oh god, we loaded the boat up like.
Nuka, lay down next to the bones.
Okay.
For
And those were juveniles.
for perspective. This is a baby whale.
I'm not the baby whale.
It's a baby whale and some whale bones.
That's the baby whale.
The GoPro died last night, so we're gonna finish the tour right now this morning with our coffees, just to show you guys this place, because it is absolutely incredible.
So yeah, this is the community. It's the Heldsick First Nation community that built this whole resort basically for their community. They come up here during the summertime to have events. There's a little camp for kids, for teens, and for adults. Experience their traditions basically. They invited us in, fed us supper, spaghetti and a hamburger.
We were two lonely, sad, wet kayakers just asking for some water, and the caretakers, Simon and Aaron, very kindly told us to come in to fill up. They told us we would come in, have some dinner, gave us a roof to sleep under as well to recharge all of our stuff. So yeah, thanks very much guys, much appreciated.
Cheers.
We are recharged and we are ready to get back out there.
And a big thank you to the Heldsick First Nation communities. We really appreciate it.
Onwards to Bella Bella.
And Beethoven!
Look at these absolute beasts. You beast! Ah! Look how big this dog is. This is a bear fighting dog. Let's keep away the bears. Get away from my stuff. I don't need to pee on my bag. How you feeling today, Nuka? Refreshed?
Good. Pretty refreshed. Batteries charged. The dog just peed on my stuff.
Both of them actually. That one did it twice. Even that won't slow us down. Next spot we're checking out, Namu. It's apparently some abandoned, is it a fishing lodge or a village or something?
It was a fishing community. Yeah, it was a place where they can fish.
Where they can fish?
They can salmon, I think.
They can fish there?
What?
They can fish there?
Who can?
You said they can fish there?
They canned.
Oh, they can fish. Now they can't fish because it's been abandoned. We have found the lost city of Namu. Don't know if you can see in the video here, but there is a bald eagle perched right on top of the dilapidated roof on the dock, and it may be about to fly. Eagle! Eagle! America, America.
Welcome to Namu. Make sure to check out the grocery store.
Lunch
Cheers.
is served. We're not going to eat in the dining room? Maybe this is the dining room. Kitchen.
Pull the nail, man. They're so fucking vicious.
The rains are coming.
We just saw humpback surface right here beside us,
Like 5 meters away.
which is quite scary when you think about it. We did not even see him coming. Wow, that was the closest I've ever been to a humpback. Yeah. There he is.
we made it to Bella Bella, home of the Heiltsuk Nation. We met with our new friend Simon, the caretaker, and he introduced us to Megan Humchert, a councillor on the Heiltsuk Tribal Council. She explained to us how her people have been living here continuously for 14,000 years. Their history, culture and traditions are passed down from one generation to the next through storytelling and dance. We spent the evening learning more about the Heiltsuk before moving on to Shearwater and collecting our first resupply.